Woo! Finally, the bull run is moving forward. Yeah, Ninja Turtles right there. Major League Butt Kicking is back in town. Yeah, awesome, right? Oh man, that movie's stuck in my mind forever. Radical, stupendous. And he says Bossa Nova. Yeah, this has been some really good news today. Now we see that we're pumping. We are pumping, and people are getting greedy, and we're gonna make tons of money. Bitcoin dominance is still solid though. We got a while to go, so it means you're still early if you want to get in on all those altcoins. So we're going to be looking good. Hopefully I didn't freeze. Nah, I'm not frozen. Yeah, of course. My browser's frozen. But yeah, we saw Bitcoin go up today. We saw it hit 109, then it jumped back down. And yeah, I mean, got a lot of stuff going on. Interesting. Oh yeah, I had this article here because of the Coinbase hack. So apparently they got a bunch of customer records on Coinbase in December, and Coinbase didn't know about it until January, and they didn't let the public know about it until like, what was it, a couple weeks ago? There's 69,000 users were affected. But I want to get into some bullish news, right? So crypto czar David Sachs chimes in the events happening in the crypto world today. Stablecoin legislation is set to pass the Senate, and Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high. Yeah. Let me pull up some more stuff. Let me put this. This is a funny ass meme right here. Bitcoin this month.
Be careful who you try to play games with. Oh my God.
Bitcoin this month. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So Tether mints 2 billion USDT on Tron, surpassing Ethereum and USD supply. Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy about that. I'm happy to see anything pass Ethereum in anything, right? I mean, let Ethereum go down. Been a while since I played some Johnny Cash. Yeah, let's go. Ethereum go down.
I went down.
And the flame. Yeah. So that's awesome news right there. Who thinks Ethereum is going to get dethroned this cycle? I don't know. Possible. Other events going on. What's going on out there? So Democrat from the House and Senate are planning to hold events ahead of U.S. President Donald Trump's meme coin dinner, highlighting concerns about corruption. This is Maxine Waters right here. Actually, like if you take away her toupee and replace it with dreads, don't you think she looks like the Predator? Oh man, let me stop. I'm too bad. What else is going on out here? So yeah, Colin talks crypto. Apparently we are here. Like I'm saying. So we are, if we're about to begin this right here, we're going to see a huge pump. So pack your bags. Bitcoin dominance is still strong. Still got some time to get in on the alts. Been buying, still been buying in my communities. Some of these tokens have been pumping recently. We made some new all-time highs in my community. We got some really, really good plays. Like every day my all-time high alert in my Discord is just sending off alerts about we're just making all-time highs on our plays. It's freaking awesome. What else? Yeah, we got some interesting news today. So there's a new token out there on base, and oh my god, it's just pumped in the last couple of hours. I got 15-minute candles over here, and I guess this is just the last hour. Yeah. So this is BROAK. So this is a sidekick of BROAK on Caspa. This is BROAK on base. So yeah, BROAK on base launched today. Me and my community members were like first in on this first candle. So we got advanced warning of it. So yeah, if you want in on this type of stuff, join my community. But yeah, let me talk about BROAK. Now, yeah, I mean, I got in. It is an ultra DJ play. Obviously, it is 574,000 in market cap. And the team behind is pretty damn good. Now, the team behind BROAK on Casper is rock solid. I mean, they got it going on. They're highly dedicated, and one of the devs, I don't know the extent of the team for BROAK, but at least one of the devs from BROAK. I don't know the extent of the team from BROAK. I don't want to get those confused. So BROAK, one of the devs from this team of BROAK has started this BROAK project. So yeah, it's pretty damn cool. Considering it's on base, and we're going to have a really wicked base season, we're probably going to see some awesome gains. So yeah, the #1 frog meme on base. Yeah. Fighting ruggers and jeeters to make sure you don't go broke. Don't go broke, get broke. Yeah, it's an interesting play of words. Sidekick of BROAK. They got some good content. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah. It's written like cartoon. The jewelry and bitches I'm fucking with always the same, dripping like monsoon. Don't fuck with the platoon. We getting it popping like balloon, making moves like serpentine. Got all these dudes all come.
Yeah, I would say get your bag. Yeah, because this is gonna be pumping. I mean, it's I actually didn't expect this right now. I was like, oh wow, it's staying flat. I was when we like get in, but yeah, it's pumping. That means it goes to show you it's going to be strong. It's going to be a strong play, and considering what we got going on here, considering this, I mean, you might want to get in like right now, like right here, because when this picks up during this right here, this explosion, you're going to want to get into some of these good low caps that are going to just be pumping to the moon. You're talking at least 10x from where it is right now, at least 10x for this particular run up right now during what we're expecting here. Oh hell yeah. That's not going to be under 1 million market cap for long. So get your BROAK. Search for it on X. BROAK on base. And Kira, yeah, I love this one. Kira's got it going on. Get some Kira. This is on Casper, it's not on base, but yeah. Yeah, get some Kira a little bit. I don't know if I recommend too much because you never know what's going to happen, especially for the KRC20s. A lot of them pump like crazy, get you 100x or 1000x's, or it might not be that good. So, but I just laugh. It's awesome. He's like, yeah. So today, what's going on? It's interesting today. This giant red candle. See, this isn't. These are hourly candles. This is we hit that all-time high like right here. Oh, this is not BTC. This is total crypto market cap. But yeah, it was the same thing for. It's the same thing for. Yeah, we hit that all-time high right here. Yeah, and then I didn't even realize it. And then I guess when I looked back a couple hours later, it was already back up and went down here. So, but that's a pretty big red candle. So the total crypto market cap, it went from 3.41 trillion down to 3.3. So 100 billion in loss, or maybe a little bit more because right here, right? This is the low. So then shot back up. Yeah, we got some weird times out there. There's a lot of bad news out there in the markets as well. There's this stuff about China being like really pissed off because the United States is not allowing sales of their chip maker in the U.S. and so on. So all those trade deals with China might fall through. So even though there's that type of uncertainty, we're still obviously we're seeing crypto pumping. We've been seeing the stocks pumping as well. And this news about China with this China being pissed off was like from 2 days ago. Yeah, and there's other things too here and there that are not necessarily good news, but the markets, both stocks and crypto, haven't really been affected much. So that's rather interesting. Other coins, like I say, I keep on going back to this right here. If you considering what's going to happen here, you're going to want to get into some good plays, maybe some low cap good plays. The type of plays are just going to be pumping like crazy. So, Dog and Me is one, and I'm not talking about end of bull run. I'm talking about this run up that's happening like right now. That might top out in June, July, or something like that. So I'm not talking about top of the bull run down the road. I'm talking about like right now. I mean, you could be looking. You could be getting like 10x's on quite a few plays, especially Dog and Me. So, Dog and Me's all-time high was at 107 million market cap. I mean, we're definitely going to pass that like right now. Right now, the market cap is 60 million. So we're definitely going to 107 million market. Yeah, we're definitely going to pass 107. Could a 10x 600 million during this run up? I don't know. That's probably a lot to ask, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to pass the all-time high. Maybe make it a 200-300 million market cap. So yeah, get your Dog and Me. If you want to go a little bit safer than that, get your Toshi. Right? Yeah, definitely. Not as many multipliers. Like if you do a 10x on Toshi, it is going to go to 3 billion for this particular run up by July. Probably not. It's probably a lot to ask, but it is definitely going to it's definitely going to go beyond 1 billion, right? So you're going to at least a 5x or more. And what else? There's other plays we were talking about yesterday in our live stream. If you want to go even safer than Toshi, and I'm really targeting a lot of base tokens right now. I'm talking about base. I just think base is a really good bet. I mean, you're going to see some really wicked pumps out there. So Aerodrome, if you want to play it safe, yeah, you're going to get some good pumps. And remember to take profits along the way. It goes up, take some profits, it goes back down, buy back in when it's down, and it goes up. Just keep on doing the same thing. I mean, that's what I do all the time. I put out my buy and sell alerts to my community, and we just do that constantly. So Aerodrome Finance. I mean, other things. I mean, most of my portfolio is meme coins. I mean, like the majority of my portfolio, I think, is like Casper and so on, Casper and Bitcoin. But aside from that, yeah, I'm mostly into meme coins, a few RWAs, and maybe a bunch of AI tokens as well. But here we go. Here's AI token bot. Right, Clanker, ticker symbol Clanker token bot. So this is another good one on base. It is already listed on Coinbase, and it's a crazy low market cap for something on Coinbase, right? It's listed on Coinbase, so probably a 10x, right? You know, from 31 to go to 300 million is probably realistic for, you know, this particular run up right now. Next few weeks, like I said, I keep on going back to this. If we're expecting this, then you got to start stacking if you haven't been stacking already. And if you've been stacking, you got to be prepared to take profits, because you don't want to hodl and then you know, 2 months down the road you're like, you want more, you're greedy and you want to keep hodling, and then it just crashes down and then you're just completely wrecked. Like you'll be back in the same place you are today. So your bags start pumping, you know, you gotta start taking profits. What else is there? What else is there? Some good plays. Another one. This one came out of nowhere for me. It was a really low market cap, and suddenly it's on Coinbase. So Coinbase is another good play. Low market cap. Actually doing better than the other one, than the last one, that clanker butt. But you know, I looked into it and I was like, oh, that's why. I was like, oh, that's what it is. I was like, what the hell is keyboard cat? I was, that's strange. But I was like, oh yeah, it's the meme of cat playing the piano. So yeah, everybody and their mother, everybody and their dog and their cat knows what that is, keyboard cat. So when the normies start flooding in and start buying that crypto, they're going to be buying some keyboard cats. So this is another phenomenal play. Very, very safe considering it's on Coinbase. How many X's now? I don't know, but you have to consider at least 3 or 4 or 5x. Yeah, I mean things to. Yeah, I'm gonna play that my like button video. Make sure you hit that like button.
Speaking of being friendly, did you know that the most friendliest thing that you can do today is to give that like button a pound? Seriously, I'm looking for some new friends, and if you want to be my friend, just hit that like button. I'm like the friendliest guy on the planet. Trust me. And by the way, if you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down so I can track you down and beat you senseless.
I never look at that one. I gotta do snippets of some of my other like button segments from my videos in the past, because I did a lot of those. By the way, I'm gonna leave you guys with today. At the end of this live stream, I'm gonna leave you guys with one of my videos I made about FTX. Or somebody was talking about FTX in my stream yesterday, and I figured, yeah, I was like, yeah, I made a bunch of videos about FTX in the past. They're all hyper edited, crazy amounts of work and effort to make them. Really, really wacky. I'm going to leave you one of them. I made a 3-part series. The second one in the series is crazy, insane, and wacky, but I'm going to leave you with the first one today. And if you want, you can just go browse my channel for videos from a couple years ago and check them all out. But yeah, this is my feeling today. Yeah. So, how's we got going on here? Are we not loading right now? Come on. It's supposed to be X. I don't know. Yeah, I was talking about take profit.
Yo, I just joked the band director. I got a brand new saxophone.
The could 20x.
Yo, I just joked the band director. I got a brand new saxophone.
Yeah, it's nuts. That's what I'm saying, you guys.
Band director. I got a brand new.
But it could 20x. Look at that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If you're doing a 2x and a 3x, you got to take some profit out. You take like 20% or take out your initial investment. You take out your initial investment, then it's like you win no matter what, right? But if you get a good strategy going, you take out 10, 20%, take some profit. If it dumps back down, you buy back in. But it's like some of these people, you know, just like you get like really scared that if you take out profit now, like, but it could 20x, and sometimes it doesn't 20x. Like, or even worse, I'm going to take it out at a certain dollar amount. When this particular token hits, I don't know, 50 cents. And they're like, I'm going to cash out at 50 cents. And then it only goes up to 45 cents. And it then goes down, down, down. I don't know if I should put on my Johnny Cash right now, but you know what I mean. It just keeps going down, and they get completely wrecked because it never goes to 50 cents. You can't look at it like that. You got to look at the chart and see how it's pumping. You can't just assign a certain dollar amount to it. So don't get greedy. Fear and greed don't exist in trading, right? Vitalik trying to pump Ethereum above 3,000. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I get the hell out of here. I hope Ethereum goes down. I hope it just, I don't know. It's not, you know, it's not, at least this cycle is not, but I mean, I hope. So, what's your favorite position? I just like to hear you say it. I told you, long on Bitcoin. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. What else? What else? Yeah. Join my Discord if you want to, you know, learn more how to trade. I got courses going on. Follow my trades. Follow my channels. Follow my software. Crypto Rich. If you want to become crypto rich, I figured I'd take a few screenshots of the previous, my previous outputs of some of these, some of the software I got in the community. So basically, every day we get a report of coins that are like brand new and that are going to start pumping, that are pretty good. And we've been refining this like crazy. We're just getting better and better tokens, and getting them earlier, right? So take a look at these. So imagine getting on Godius Maximus really early. Imagine getting on Frog really early, on Mudang, right? Yeah, I mean, quite a few of these pumped in the previous run-up, and some of them already died out, but we got them in early for the, you know, before the previous run-up. Look at this date, so October 24th. Imagine getting in, you know, especially this one here, like Act 1 AI Prophecy. We got them really early, and then it pumped quite a few of these. Look, Fartcoin, got a Fartcoin at 30 million. And it pumped to, like, you know, what is it, like, I forget, what was the top of Fartcoin? 1.5 billion, or was it a little bit more than that? I forgot. But yeah, I mean, and we're doing this right now. So this is from, obviously, the dates right here from October, from November. We're getting on some of these tokens right now, and we're already getting all-time highs. So, and we're just getting started. So this is really exciting, and we've been refining this so that we don't get in like getting that peanut at 40 million, getting a Fartcoin at 30 million. We've been refining the software so much that we're getting them before 30 million. We're getting them like under 10 million, in some cases, and under 1 million, and so on. So yeah, we're going to see some really good pumps. This run up, not only this bull run, not only the top of the bull run, but we're going to see some amazing gains for this particular run up. So we're going to be sitting pretty. So link in the description below. crypto rich, if you want to become crypto rich, and I am going to leave you with that FTX video.
Except you have no business at all in the world of cryptocurrency. All anyone can talk about is the shocking, mouth-gaping collapse of the second largest cryptocurrency chain. And this turnaround was quite shocking because as of a few months ago, FTX appeared to be a major success story in the cryptocurrency world. FTX, short for Futures Exchange, was one of the biggest exchanges where trading digital assets took place. As a successful company, it was touted by regulators and market watchers as one of the most transparent crypto operations. Little did they know the company was hiding more than eyes could see, or ears could hear, or even that mouths could taste.
What is this?
This is the insane truth about the FTX scandal and what Sam Bankman-Fried did wrong. And this is a bamboo back scratcher. I can't get through my day without this thing.
Allow me to break the ice.
Sam Bankman-Fried, also known by his initials, SBF, was born on March 6, 1992, to two law professors. Barbara Fried and Joseph Bankman were two professors at Stanford Law School and fanatical left-wingers. And from many people's perspectives, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Barbara Fried is a tax expert whose scholarship focuses on moral philosophy and questions of distributive justice. She has 3 degrees from Harvard and led a left-wing super PAC that funneled millions of dollars to Democrats. Bankman-Fried's father, Joseph Bankman, got his undergraduate degree from Berkeley and his law degree from Yale. Bankman and Fried may not have taught their son the regular things, but they did school him in the vocabulary of the high society art of effective altruism, utilitarianism, commitment to the well-being of others, and stuff like that. You know, real Sesame Street stuff, but for $500,000. And on the surface, that was what Bankman-Fried was. From 2010 to 2014, Bankman-Fried attended MIT, after which he graduated with a degree in physics and a minor in mathematics.
VOBJNBFKOTXCYAPZ.
Bankman-Fried had a very unsuspecting look, with moppy hair and a nerdy face.
VOBJNBFKOTXCYAPZ.
And it would be difficult to believe that he's at the center of the biggest scandal to rock the cryptocurrency world. Or maybe that's what you would expect, actually. It isn't so far-fetched to see a master swindler disguise himself with his unsuspecting look. With an academic and politically connected family, it was no surprise that Joseph Bankman was able to help his son raise funds for his company. But after he graduated, Sam went to work for Jane Street Capital, a trading firm in New York. While he was at Jane Street Capital, Bankman-Fried realized that he could make so much money from trading cryptocurrency. He discovered he could buy Bitcoin in the US for a lower price on one crypto exchange and then sell it on another one in Japan for a higher price. Now, I tried to do that with Pokemon cards, but it had the opposite effect. His business idea was making so much money that sometimes he would make up to $25 million in a day. What? Man, I wonder how he found space in his Velcro wallet. By 2017, Bankman-Fried decided that he would use the money from the trades to start his own company called Almeida Research. Almeida Research's team was mainly comprised of Sam's college friends and some former work colleagues. According to sources, they had some special times together. Don't worry, more on that later. The new company was a success because it allowed riskier trades than other exchanges, and investors wanted that. At the peak of Almeida's market time, the company was moving nearly $15 million a day between markets, which is hard to imagine because I had trouble moving the dishes to the sink at times. Click here to see my disturbing 10-minute interview with Sam Bankman-Fried. That and more of his backstory in this video here. Subscribe to my channel to get more wacky, high-information content like this.